Guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. If you like my videos, please press the like button and please do subscribe. Alexa, what's the time please? Alexa, what's the time please?
It's 8:26 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
Today is Monday the 14th of November.
And Alexa, the weather. Alexa, the weather in Rochester.
In Rochester, England, it's 8 degrees Celsius with fog. Today, you can expect intermittent clouds, with a high of 15 degrees and a low of 8 degrees.
Alexa, can you tell me a joke?
How is a horse like a pig's foot? They're both trotters.
Right guys, so yesterday, Sunday, wasn't very interesting at all, but I got some cleaning done. I think now my living room and my kitchen area is free to walk around and it's looking clean and tidy. I spent all day throwing rubbish out into the bin, mopping the floor, cleaning, you know. I've got a knackered hoover, so I was using a dustpan and brush on the floor as well. My hoover's knackered. It hasn't really worked since I was given it a couple of years ago. It's time to get another one, I think. All day yesterday cleaning on a Sunday. And while I was cleaning, I was watching 5 Star, the channel 5 Star, and they were doing a programme about cleaning up hoarders' houses and accommodations. So you don't have to be in a house to hoard, you can be in a flat, you can be on the top floor of a block of flats with a hoarded flat. Because this lady, rather large with long black hair, was going around people's houses with her crew, cleaning up hordes of mess. Now my son had come into my flat a couple of days ago and told me I needed to give the place a good clean up. Okay, because when I'm on my own, I get depressed, and you know what it's like, you put your rubbish down and then it turns into a pile. And the washing up, I also suffer from chronic pain, and sometimes I don't feel like washing up because I'm in agony. So this lady and crew were cleaning up houses for free over 2 days, and one of them couples looked like a really ancient old lady of about 75 to 80 with her son, and her son was exasperated at his mother's living conditions, and no joke, she was throwing her cans of drink on the floor. So she'd drink a can of drink and it was on the floor, and it was like a house, but she couldn't walk into the room for the junk. My flat is not like that. It wasn't as bad as that. It is now clean and tidy. I've cleaned the table off. You can now sit at my table and have your breakfast. So I watched 3 or 4 programs of the hoarding and these people cleaning up hordes of mess. Then I took Max out for a walk in the afternoon and it was very, very quiet. I think there was a couple of fishermen on the field. It was foggy. It was foggy. It started to get foggy yesterday afternoon and a bit cooler. So I walked across the field with Max in the afternoon about 2 o'clock, and then I came back, did more cleaning, polishing, dusting. Then I thought I'd, start putting my Christmas decorations up early. I've got nothing else to do, no texts, no messages, just my mum calling, my mum Jennifer calling 3 times a day, and my son called earlier on as well. So just my mum and son contacted me yesterday. Later on in the evening, I'd been watching things on television, and I like to watch Celebrity Jungle, get me out of here, just to have a look. So I went out in the evening, and it was foggy and you couldn't see anything. I had my torch, I had my little red torch, and I took Max out in the fog. So we were walking around in the fog, which was a bit scary. Deep fog, especially on the field. There were people outside, there were people sat on benches, there were people around by the co-op. There was one person on the field with a really bright torch going around like a lamp swinging from the head. So I walked around the field. There was no accidents or anything because it was quite scary walking around through thick fog. Walked around, came back, walked past the co-op, and someone had thrown a toilet roll, a loo roll. There was loo roll everywhere near the co-op, Rochester Riverside. There was a toilet roll strewn all over the floor, a loo roll. I walked back home into my flat. Somebody coughed as I went into the communal buildings. Somebody over there opposite coughed as I came into the building. And then I walked up the stairs, came into my flat, and I just, what you do when you live by yourself, potter about, do bits and pieces. And then I watched the Celebrity Jungle at 9 p.m. and it's getting a bit pathetic and boring, giving Matt Hancock everything. So Matt Hancock is now leader of the jungle in his big red chair, and he's also having every challenge. And I think once somebody's had 2 or 3 challenges, it's time for someone else to have a go. Don't you think so? It's just getting boring. All the other contestants aren't really doing anything, are they? It's all Matt Hancock doing everything. Matt Hancock doing the challenges. Matt Hancock's leader of the jungle. It's just boring. And halfway through it, unlike other Celebrity Jungles, I just want to switch off. And Mike Tyndall, Zara Phillips' husband, getting in the water, and with his flashy little trunks on. His flashy little trunks, and Anton Deck, said he's got his wife's bikini pants on as a joke. There's a married man carrying on flirting in a pair of very tiny Speedos. We have got adults acting like they're children, in my opinion. So I watched that, it made me laugh. Matt Hancock, another challenge, snakes, flies, loads of horrible stuff. He's also leader of the jungle, and everybody else is just getting off doing all the challenges, really, aren't they? I'm not saying I like Matt Hancock, but I mean, it's just getting boring. Oh, Matt Hancock again. Oh yeah, Matt Hancock. You should be exempt. You shouldn't keep giving somebody all the challenges. You need variety, because if you keep getting the same thing, it's boring. And people switch off. I am going to get on with the rest of my day. I've spoken to my mum on the phone, my mum Jennifer, and she said she's always on the end of the line. Yes, well, I would like, a bit more variety in my life, because it's also getting very boring. My mum calling 3 times a day, 7 times a week, and nobody else. Very boring. It's very nice to be concerned about me, but there are other people in the world apart from my mother. I am now going to get on with the rest of my day, have my cup of coffee, and I'll see you all later.